And through the door. Okay, back to Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition. Do not enter. They just... What, props to the devs. Props to the devs. The door just says do not enter. Right in front of it. Love that. Love that.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Can you? Can you, Zach? Knight passes rook and meets bishop. The knight takes... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. King passes rook and meets the bishop. Knight takes the pawn and then the queen.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
He's...
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love the music for Deadly Premonition. Probably one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time is Deadly Premonition. Gotta check the weather. It's locked. If only there was a way to go downstairs. What? Okay. Okay, video game. Okay. Oh, apparently my mouse is low. Okay, that's fine. If it dies, I'll just switch it out. I know it has a low battery. If it dies, I'll switch it out, game. No, you're gonna kiss me? Can I have my hand back? Okay. Okay. Cat cuddles are done. I got my mouse back. Now I can do the actual... Oh, no, the cat's not done cuddling me. Don't chew wires. You're fine. I want to open it though. Oh, there he is. It's locked. Yeah, how do I get... Hold on. Hold on, I'm half focused on the game right now. The cat is interrupting. Oh, Joe, it's not... It's not cut. Oh, that's why. What's my hunger status? Oh, my hunger status is good.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull
cat
is
is
also fractured,
Licking my hand.
but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Is that right, chat?
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
Gabagool! Where's the gabagool? Hey, where's the gabagool? I'm interrupting
The
this tense
perpetrator
moment
cut
with
out
Sopranos
Anne's tongue.
posting.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her.
Hard cut to funny
Now, the
music.
killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist.
I would disagree.
He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor.
Thank you.
Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also.
Thank you,
Anna
York.
died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon.
Fallout New Vegas
George,
reference.
would you mind
Oh my
if
god.
I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
I myself murder young women. Okay, so first things first, look at the nails. Fake fingernails. Feet? Feet. I want to look at the feet. Fine. Blonde hair. There's a mark on the hand. 6 hours after death. Yep. Look at the hair. Cried while murdered. Tongue was removed. Okay, this is the important part. How's the tongue removed? Because he said cutout.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
I like how the doctor's fine with this and everyone else is freaking out. And there it is.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
I don't.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
It's a serial killing.
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
I need to go for my smokes, George!
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
I love Deadly Premonition. 15 plus 1 bullets. Okay, we're gonna see if the infamous Deadly Premonition bug happens here or not.
Zach, they're here.
Get your gun out. Open the door. Oh. Booba? Woman in a red wear. Whoa! Jaw drops to the floor. Awoo! Awoo! Is that joke still relevant? Probably not. Can I open this now? Okay. Open. I'll take 10 mil. Thank you. That woman is running from someone or something. I swear to God. York. 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 Thank you, York. How fucked up it would be if these were just regular people that York was shooting. Hold on. Go up. Aim up.
Great.
Fine. Don't aim higher. I guess that's kind of like the FBI training is don't immediately go for the head. Right? I'm gonna assume the FBI taught how to cripple and not like incapacitate before.
Amazing. Yes.
If the FBI taught that, they better be. As a Canadian, I don't have much information on the FBI.
Yes. Nice shot.
We have the RCMP. They ride horses and wear funny hats.
Nice shot.
I missed.
Nice shot.
I didn't miss.
Amazing.
I didn't miss. I missed.
Amazing. Nice shot.
Boom. Boop. Boop. 10mm auto bullets. Thank you. Oh.
Great. Yes.
I am an American.
Amazing.
Is that... Hold on. Hold on. I guess one shot took it up. They're operating on someone? Of course, it's a hospital. Wait a minute. Does Agent York not know how hospitals work? It's covered with white cloth. What do we do? Look. Card key for central building. I'm also gonna guess an enemy.
Nice shot.
Come on.
Nice shot. Amazing.
I'll take the coffee. Black coffee? In my neighborhood? In my white neighborhood, you want black coffee? Is that getting cut? That's probably not getting cut. Editor John hasn't cut all the Epstein jokes yet. Who knows? Maybe Editor John will finally be nice to current recording John. That won't happen. That'll never happen. The running gag is editing John hates me. Use the card. Beep. Oh yeah, let's go! York. Thank you. York, when there are hostile enemies in an area, you should not have a gun lowered. You should actively have the gun ready when you enter the door. I swear, these FBI agents have been trained properly for any of this. That's my suit. I don't need to change my suit. That's my gun. I don't need to change. I don't need sleep. Stabilizer. I'll take the stabilizer. I'll take a mission knife. Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop. Boom, 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 sweet huckleberry cherry pie. I'll save just in case. Because the crash might happen, and if the crash happens, I will just, I'll time travel. Watch this game get fixed before Fallout New Vegas. Looks like the door wasn't locked. Better go in without my gun ready. Like any responsible FBI agent.
Great.
In a hostile situation. I will not have my gun ready.
Bullseye.
Come on. Agent York.
Amazing.
Come on.
Great. Bullseye.
long hallway. Get ready for a quick time event, John.
Here! Over here!
Why does that sound like a kid show announcer, you know? Here! Over here! Hold on. Hold on. York, aim the gun higher.
Nice shot.
Thank you, York. Maybe they do give the FBI proper training with firearms. And that's why they don't aim for the head immediately.
Bullseye.
Come on.
Bullseye. Amazing.
I like how York says amazing when he does good work. Such an egotist, York. I'm amazing. Good job. Great job, York. You shot that man in the head, York. You should get a raise, York. What was that last part? I should get a raise. York, that's a little weird thing to say, don't you think? Wow, I have a great penis. York, what are you saying now, York? My penis is really big. Wow, York, I love your cock. Isn't that right, Zach? Zach, isn't our cock fantastic? What are you talking about, York? York, this is public park, York. What are you doing? Wow, I think I'm amazing. Aren't I great, George? Wow, amazing. Great. I'm a good shot. York, stop shooting people. I probably should have saved there. Okay, save. Grab the card. You got key to entrance. Get ready, York. Have your... Oh my god. York, you need to learn how to open a door and use a gun. Because you can do both. I don't think they taught you that in the FBI. I mean, he's a profiler, so I don't think profilers actually... Do profilers get fieldwork like this? I don't think profilers only get fieldwork. I'd make a good FBI profiler, I think. Okay, we're gonna... This is where the infamous crash happens, so we'll see. York, here's a shoot gun, York. York. Agent York. York, your reaction time is incredibly slow for an FBI agent.
Huh?
There we go. There we go. Grab the shotgun, York.
Nice shot. Amazing.
Okay, York.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Grab the stuff. Got shotgun shells, great. I don't know why they don't just drop a shotgun. Cause I only have this gun. A bit of a weird choice. Again, weird choices in this game a lot. Let's see if it crashes.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke two at once?
He's a nicotine addiction, George. You can't shame someone for having an addiction. David Lynch. This is definitely a David Lynch type character.
Who's that old man?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town.
Understood.
Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
George, what's that scar from? Mysterious capitalist. Based? The assistant guy looks like that one guy from
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
He looks like the one guy from...
To what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Nice to meet you too. How did you know my name?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
He reminds me of the guy from Scott Pilgrim. Insert image of emo guy from Scott Pilgrim with the demon girls.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
No, he's speaking in...
Emily
Riddle.
here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
Sneaky little letters. And note while this is loading, I had to cut out whistling. Again.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
That's the end of this. I'm singing and it's time to go off now. Do. One more next week. Do. One more next week.